Az almafa virága, The Blossom of the Apple Tree, is a 2023 Hungarian-Vietnamese romantic drama directed by Dóra Szücs. The film intricately weaves two love stories across different timelines, exploring themes of heritage, love, and self-discovery. Through its unique dual narrative structure, the film captures the essence of two vastly different yet intimately connected periods, shedding light on the struggles of identity, belonging, and the weight of familial legacy. At its core, Az almafa virága is a story of connection between people, between cultures, and across time. The narrative unfolds in two parallel storylines, one set in contemporary Budapest and the other in the 1970s, a time of great change and uncertainty for both Hungary and Vietnam. By juxtaposing these two timelines, the film paints a poignant picture of how the past informs the present, how personal choices ripple through generations, and how love, no matter the era, is often fraught with obstacles, yet filled with hope. In the present day, we follow Song Ha, a young Vietnamese woman who travels to Budapest in search of answers about a long-held family secret. Having grown up hearing fragmented stories about her grandmother's past, Song Ha is driven by a deep curiosity and an innate desire to understand her roots. Her journey is not just a physical one, but also an emotional and psychological odyssey, leading her into a world vastly different from her own yet strangely familiar. Upon her arrival in Budapest, she meets Victor, a Hungarian man who quickly becomes both her guide and love interest. Victor, a history enthusiast with a passion for unraveling forgotten stories, finds himself captivated by Song Ha's mission. As they explore the city together, visiting archives, speaking with elderly locals, and piecing together clues, their bond deepens. What starts as a simple act of assistance soon transforms into something more profound, as Victor and Song Ha find themselves drawn to each other despite their differing backgrounds. Through their blossoming relationship, the film subtly examines themes of cross-cultural romance, highlighting the challenges and joys of navigating love in a world where cultural expectations, personal histories, and societal norms often act as barriers. Victor and Song Ha's interactions serve as a mirror reflecting the broader theme of interconnectedness, showing how love and understanding can bridge even the widest of cultural gaps. Parallel to Song Ha's story is a deeply evocative narrative set in 1970s Budapest. This storyline follows Lean, a young Vietnamese exchange student, and István, a charismatic Hungarian youth, whose fateful encounter at the University of Agricultural Sciences sparks a romance that defies the constraints of their time. Lean, like many Vietnamese students of that era, was sent to Hungary as part of an academic exchange program aimed at fostering diplomatic relations between the two socialist nations. However, these students were expected to return home after completing their studies, their futures predetermined by political agreements rather than personal choice. The film captures the tension of this reality, portraying the immense pressure on Lean to adhere to the expectations placed upon her. István, on the other hand, is a free-spirited Hungarian, passionate about literature, music, and the changing socio-political landscape of his country. Drawn to Lean's quiet resilience and intelligence, he pursues her despite the unspoken barriers between them. Their romance, though filled with tender moments, is also fraught with secrecy and the looming presence of authority figures who ensure that Vietnamese scholars do not deviate from their expected paths. The chemistry between Lean and István is palpable, yet their love story is overshadowed by the inevitable reality of separation. As graduation nears, Lean faces an impossible choice: to follow her heart and defy the expectations imposed upon her, or to return to Vietnam, leaving behind the love she has found in Hungary. Their final moments together are heart-wrenching, beautifully capturing the bittersweet nature of love lost to circumstances beyond one's control. Az almafa virága is a cinematic masterpiece that transcends the boundaries of a conventional romantic drama, offering a profound exploration of identity, cultural intersection, and the enduring power of love. One of the film's greatest strengths lies in its meticulous attention to visual storytelling, particularly through its cinematography and art direction. The film's ability to transport viewers across time and space is a testament to its artistic brilliance, as it seamlessly weaves together the past and present, Hungary and Vietnam, and the personal and the historical. The film's visual language is nothing short of breathtaking. Az Almafa Virága beautifully captures the essence of 1970s Budapest, a city caught between the weight of its socialist-era architecture and the vibrancy of its cultural life. The cinematography paints a vivid picture of the era, from the bustling coffee houses filled with intellectuals and artists to the austere student dormitories that serve as a backdrop for youthful dreams and aspirations. The muted tones of these historical scenes evoke a sense of nostalgia, contrasting starkly with the vibrant hues of the present-day sequences. This deliberate use of color not only distinguishes the timelines, but also symbolizes the emotional and psychological distance between the past and the present. The past feels faded, almost dreamlike, while the present is vivid and immediate, reflecting the characters' evolving perceptions of their own histories. The film's portrayal of Vietnam is equally compelling. Glimpses of wartime Vietnam are haunting and evocative, capturing the turmoil and resilience of a nation in conflict. These scenes serve as visual anchors, grounding the narrative in the broader historical context of the 20th century. The juxtaposition of Vietnam's lush landscapes and war-torn streets with Budapest's urban grit creates a striking contrast, yet the film manages to blend these settings seamlessly. Each timeline feels immersive and significant, drawing the audience into the emotional core of the story. The art direction further enhances the film's authenticity. The meticulous recreation of 1970s Budapest, from the fashion to the interiors of homes and public spaces, reflects a deep respect for historical accuracy. Similarly, the depiction of Vietnam, both in its wartime and contemporary settings, is rich in detail, offering a sensory experience that feels both intimate and expansive. The film's ability to balance these two distinct cultural and historical landscapes is a testament to its artistic vision. Beyond its visual appeal, Az Almafa Viraga's soundtrack plays a crucial role in conveying emotion and deepening the narrative. The film's music is a harmonious fusion of traditional Vietnamese melodies and classic Hungarian compositions, reflecting the central theme of cultural intersection. This blending of musical traditions is not merely an aesthetic choice, but a narrative device that underscores the characters' journeys. The soundtrack serves as a language of its own, speaking to the unspoken emotions between characters. In moments of silence or tension, the music fills the void, adding layers of meaning to the scenes. For instance, the haunting strains of a Vietnamese folk song might accompany a scene of Linh reflecting on her heritage, while a melancholic Hungarian melody might underscore Isvin's longing for a love that feels just out of reach. The interplay of these musical traditions mirrors the characters' struggles to reconcile their dual identities and find a sense of belonging. Moreover, the soundtrack enhances the film's emotional resonance. The music swells during pivotal moments, amplifying the impact of the characters' experiences. Whether it's the joy of a fleeting romantic encounter or the sorrow of a heart-wrenching separation, the soundtrack ensures that the audience feels every beat of the characters' hearts. This emotional depth is one of the reasons why Az Almafa Virága leaves such a lasting impression on its viewers. At its heart, Az Almafa Virága is a film about identity and belonging. Both Song Ha and Linh navigate the complexities of being caught between two worlds, searching for a sense of self amidst conflicting cultural expectations. Song Ha, a young woman of Vietnamese descent living in contemporary Budapest, grapples with questions of heritage and identity. Her journey to uncover her grandmother Linh's past becomes a journey of self-discovery, as she begins to see echoes of Linh's struggles in her own life. Linh's story, set against the backdrop of 1970s Budapest, is equally poignant. As a Vietnamese student studying in Hungary, she finds herself torn between her roots and her new life. Her love affair with Istvin, a Hungarian man, is both a source of joy and pain, as it forces her to confront the societal constraints and cultural barriers that stand in their way. The film poses poignant questions. How much of our identity is shaped by our heritage? Can we forge our own paths without severing the ties to our past? Is love enough to overcome societal constraints? These questions resonate deeply in today's globalized world, where many individuals find themselves navigating multiple cultural identities. Az Almafa Virága does not offer easy answers, but instead presents a nuanced exploration of these themes. It acknowledges the challenges of living between cultures while also celebrating the richness that such a position can bring. The theme of generational impact is deeply woven into the narrative. As Song Ha delves into Lean's past, she begins to understand how her grandmother's experiences have shaped her own life. The parallels between the two love stories, Lean and Istvan's in the 1970s and Song Ha's in the present, underscore the idea that history often repeats itself in unexpected ways. The choices of one generation can profoundly shape the destinies of those who come after, a realization that adds depth and complexity to Song Ha's journey. The film also highlights the resilience of love in all its forms. While Lean and Istvan's love story is tinged with sorrow, it is not in vain. Their experiences pave the way for Song Ha to understand herself better and to make choices informed by the past yet unshackled by it. The film suggests that love, whether romantic, familial, or cultural, has the power to transcend time and borders. It is a force that can heal, transform, and connect, even in the face of adversity. Az Almafa Virága is more than just a romantic drama. It is a deeply moving exploration of how personal histories and cultural intersections shape our identities and relationships. Through its masterful storytelling, stunning visuals, and compelling performances, the film leaves a lasting impression on its audience. It invites viewers to reflect on their own connections to the past and the ways in which love transcends time and borders. In the end, the film offers no easy answers, but instead presents a beautifully nuanced portrayal of love in its many forms, fleeting yet eternal, painful yet rewarding, lost yet never forgotten. It is a cinematic journey that resonates long after the credits roll, a testament to the enduring power of storytelling and the timeless nature of human connection. Az Almafa Virága is a film that not only entertains but also enlightens, reminding us of the intricate tapestry of history, culture, and emotion that defines who we are. Az Almafa Virága is a triumph of cinematic artistry, blending visual beauty, emotional depth, and thematic richness into a cohesive and unforgettable experience. Its exploration of identity, belonging, and love speaks to universal truths, making it a film that resonates with audiences across cultures and generations. By seamlessly intertwining the personal and the historical, the film reminds us that our individual stories are part of a larger tapestry, shaped by the choices of those who came before us and influencing the lives of those who will follow. In a world often divided by borders and differences, Az Almafa Virága stands as a poignant reminder of the enduring power of love and the connections that bind us all.